So first month of the second quarter is coming to an end, man. We're winding up the month, man. So I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing fine. For me, I am doing okay. I am doing fine. The week is still new. The week is still fresh. And this is the beauty of it. This is the beauty of it, man. The week is still fresh, man. So we have time to take trades and execute everything. So straight to the video. We don't want to waste time. So chat all in, man. I don't forget that, man. I like it, man. Chats all in. So straight to the chats. Few losses have been avoided. Oh, my guys. Few losses have been avoided. But before we get into that, let's go to the news segment. Yes, how would I have forgotten about giving you the news segment, man? News segment. This is the most beautiful segment. So trying to be fast to make videos as short as possible. Our first news is UAE, aka United Arabs, to quit oil cartel OPEC. As you know, OPEC is a body that petroleum exporting countries had came together, formed a body that was named OPEC back in 1960s, if I'm not wrong. And this body has been regulating prices, has been, let's just say general, it has been the body that has been monitoring and managing these petroleum countries as they export their petrol. So today, UAE has decided to get out. It's a win to US because I think this is something big cooking. I don't think this is something small. And that is one of the big conflicts, the big things that happened. So the next one is the Mali conflict continues. And this is where I'm saying, I think Russia allies are in, how would I say? I don't think they feel safe anymore because Russia and Mali worked back to back in the government. I say that in the previous video, but I have looked at this. I have looked at Russia, and I have looked at some of its allies who have found themselves in the wrong side of the equation. I'm talking about Maduro, for example. Maduro was a big friend of Russia, and he has found himself in the US right now facing charges. That is one. Mali is another one. So don't forget about Iran. Iran and Russia were very good friends. They were even forming the BRICS. If you remember well back, they were forming an organization that was called the BRICS. And look at them right now. So I'm saying the friends of Russia are not in a safe place. I think right now they are panicking because if Mali won't be able to control the war, I think this is not a good thing to Russian friends, and I think that will change the equation of something. So, and another one, Gaza has held its first elections, man. I don't know if they have ever held other election, or this is the first after a while Gaza has finally held an election, and this is a good thing. So let's see who will win the election. And there's something I saw a post that sent me to a rabbit hole, and I have to share it with you. It's about the Gulf of Suez. The Gulf of Suez, if you know it, is the Gulf that is located at Egypt. For Africans, you know Egypt where it's located. For anyone, you know where Egypt is located. I think someone posted about it being the solution of the Gulf, the Strait of Hormuz. You know, right now the Strait of Hormuz has choked the prices of oil, man, because the area is not being transported. And this thing has sent me to a rabbit hole, man. And this is what I'm talking about, my guys. The person who say this stuff has sent me here. If you look closely, look at this map. This is Egypt. This is what I'm talking about. And I think that post has opened my mind and my eyes. I like to give credit where credit is due. I can't remember who it is. If I remember who they were, I will pick up them. So this is what I'm looking at. Look at this is the Gulf that has been closed, the Hormuz one, the Persian Gulf, this one. So I'm looking at it. and realizing there's another one hoping this is what will come to rescue the oil prices, and the choke from the Iran and the US war. I'm looking at this, and Oman is an oil producing country. It produces millions of barrels. Yemen, the same case. Not forgetting Saudi Arabia is a very big producer of oil. Okay, so if these three countries decide, to transport their oil through this Gulf, here they're calling it the Gulf of Aden. I don't think there will be anything preventing them from transporting their oil, because this is the Red Sea. If I'm not wrong, this is the Red Sea. And look at this. I think this is the solution, man. And I think the US understands this. This is why they're choking this Gulf here. They don't want to give this chance, and they know if they choke this Gulf very well, it will be very hard for them to transport oil, and Iran will lose its leverage. This is why they said no deal, because I think they looked at the geographical map, and that's why I'm saying UAE quitting OPEC is not an accident, bro. That's not a very good coincidence. So as a trader, I won't go back into I will not go too much into details. I would like you to go and do your own research. So yes, so go do your own research, man. Hey, what am I saying, man? I need to focus. So straight to the charts, man. Straight to the charts, man. So few losses have been avoided, starting with gold. It's few losses have been avoided, starting with gold. I had to wait for my own confirmation. Remember, I say that I have to wait for my own confirmation before taking a trade, because these are internal change of characters. So these are not very big focus when it comes to trading. There's the internal and the external, and I hope this is an external one, because it's based on a higher time frame. Let me take this one, because it's based on a higher time frame. So I'm hoping we are going to get a good setup here, and so far we haven't taken any trade. Today is on Tuesday when I'm recording this video, but I will release it on Wednesday. I'll let it premiere on Wednesday. So this is the main area that we are looking at, and as you can see, this week is included, which is a very good sign. So let's hope this setup will play well. So for now, I don't have the setup yet. I don't know if it's a long or a short, so I'll have to wait, because confirmation clarifies all things in the market. And remember, these are very uneasy markets. That's why I'm saying the markets have become so much hard to trade, and the reason as to why, it's because of war. So when the war broke, everyone had a way of trading, because we use the previous wars to analyze, because in trading we use the past to make decisions. So people used the past analysis of wars. People assumed gold was going to buy, oil was going to buy in the first week or the first day. Yes, it did that, but later on it gave people disaster. It sent traders home. Many accounts were blown after the beginning of the war. So these charts have become very hard to trade, and this is why. Charts are moved and controlled by people based on history and emotions and analysis. Currently, people don't know what to do, because this is a new environment of trading. Nobody knows what the war will do. Nobody is sure of what is going to move the market. This is why I'm saying it's not your trading strategy. It's not your trading strategy. No. It's because of the uncertainty in the war. Okay, this is the first war traders don't know what to do. If you remember the Russia and Ukraine war, traders made a lot of money out of it. But when it comes to this one, there are so many dynamics in the table, and we have a person who understands the market in the in the White House, I mean. So that's why I'm saying the markets are too hard to trade. So be easy, wait for confirmations, and you will avoid losses, man. I have made losses, as you remember last week we closed on loss, but I am very careful. I have to wait for confirmations. I have to wait for if I took this trade on gold after the market opened, remember, if I took this trade after the market opened, right now I would be in a loss. I rather sit in my arm and wait for confirmation. So it's not your trading strategy. It's not that you don't know how to trade. Stop questioning your trading ability. It's because of the market environment. So, and next we have USD, Japanese yen, and it hasn't yet come to our levels. This is what we're talking about. It has been ranging here. It hasn't come here to confirm. Remember, we have internal change of character. These are internal change of characters, and this is the external one, according to my trading analysis. And we have to be very, very careful, because when it comes to internal change of character, they are minor factors and they can be broken easily. So be very careful. Even if we take this short here, if it gives us a short, we are going to be very good when to come to RR. So let's go to the next one, because I want to make this video as short as possible. We have US30. US30 is respecting these levels. So this is our support zone. This is our support zone. As you can see, these are our support zone. So the market is not respecting the wicks. The market is not respecting the wicks. Let me zoom a little bit for you. The market is not respecting the wick. It's only respecting the bodies. Look at this. It's closing within the body area. So this is a very dangerous area, because when it comes to wicks, they count a lot, and that's why during my analysis I include them. And sometimes back when I didn't include them, I made so much losses. So let's wait and see how it's going to behave if it respects this support here. So this is the external, according to our area, external change of character. Or you can call it the internal zone. So this is the zone that we're going to be observing. So anywhere we can take a trade and wait. So I'm not sure if it's going to long, but I'm going to observe. So let me show you something. So this is our resistance. The reason as to why I've drawn it here, it's because I'm looking at the levels at which the market is respecting the most. So these are liquidity sweeps. So if it decides to come here, we can short, or if it decides to respect these levels, we can long. But we have to make sure these wicks are included and counted. That's why I'm not saying this is a resistance. I'm still counting it as a support, because I said in training we target the zones, not a single line. Okay, so let's go to BTC. BTC, this is another loss avoided. BTC euro, another loss avoided. This is the beauty of it. So the last time I analyzed, I was targeting these levels to take along, but I said the week. If you remember very well, if you follow me, I said the weekly candlestick closed with a very long wick. It had a very long wick. And it made me question the long. And I said, remember this one? This week. I saw this week and I knew something big was cooking. And I said, be very careful. It can be a sign of retracement or a sign of change of trend. All right. So it changed the trend, and this is what we are looking at right now. So if the market comes back here, gives us a good confirmation, we are going to short. So that's it. When it comes to oil, please guys, don't bother yourself with oil, just observe. But if you have the Strait of Hormuz indicator, dive in, my brother. Nobody is questioning you. Dive in, my sister. You are free to do whatever you want, man. Oh God, sorry for the noises. You are free to do whatever you want, man. So this is oil for me. I'm just going to observe it. Not much, just observation. So this is the next one. Oof, I like this. So if this market comes back to this zone, what the heck is not happening, man, with my neighbors? Why, man, in the middle? I don't know if you're hearing the background music. I don't know if you're hearing it, but the noises. No, we won't bother. We analyze. So if this market comes back here, bro, we're going to short it. So this is the trade that we are keeping an eye at. So overall, that's the weekly market updates. Yes, sir. And to the motivation of the day, you're not bad at trading. You are dealing with a very new market environment. Yes, sir. That's all out. Let's meet at the end of the week, if it's going to be possible, if I will be available. Yes, sir. That's all out. So I'm loving this.